Hey all, this is Cena, and I'm bringing to you the Living Globe. This is a resource management and semi-puzzler game, to say the truth. The game starts with this empty grassland planet, and you could upgrade these tiles to get your goals. You might want to ask, what is your goal? Your goal starts with making a city and is to maximize the resources that the city is using. Now, how do you do that? So, a city is harvesting all the resources from its adjacent tiles. Now, what you could do though, right, is take a look at these adjacent tiles and find out how you could improve their income. The way you could do that is by upgrading them. You need different, as you can see, a grassland can be upgraded not only to a city but to a rice farm, a mountain, or a water tap, right? But how? That's the part where the exploration in the game comes into play. You could, and these are the abilities. These are the ways you could enable a city to become such a thing, right? For example, if you add a water aspect to the city, to the tile, you could add, you could make it a water tile, right? And a water tile gives different resources. Um, Also, different tiles have different interactions with each other. For example, if I make this into a fish tile with adding animal and water to it, right? Now I'm gonna get one gold in every adjacent water tile, right? So if comparing these two water tiles, this one gives me two wealth and one knowledge, while this one only gives me one wealth and one knowledge, because this one is next to a fish. Uh, so that's basically the crux of the game, and that's how you want to maximize all these interactions that the tiles have together. I'm gonna showcase some other tiles and do some of the exploration that we have already in the game. If you add a plant aspect, you would get a rice, and rices are like a little bit OP because like rices, they would give bonus food for every adjacent rice. So already you can see it has 5 food on this rice, and I could give it even more, right? Like a rice which is really surrounded by all these other rice tiles can have up to 11 harvestable things, right? And the a part of the planning in the game is with okay, so like this is really good for this, right? But would it be the best idea for the city that for this other city that would be here? Because this city would never be able to, you know, harvest all these rices, right? So you would need another city over here to do that, and this city might not it might not be the best for it if you have like a huge rice plant over here. And we also have mountains. It's interesting. The mountains are one of the places where there is more exploration in it. So you could make a mountain and you could make a copper mine here, right? But you could degrade all of these, right? You could. It's easy to make a water tile into a land tile and back into a water tile because it's well, it's available, right? Um, I believe, if I have not forgotten from the rules of the game that I made myself, if you have too many water tiles, water aspects, yes, you cannot do it anymore. And that would enable you later on to do a different thing in like when more tiles come to the game, supposedly, right? But here, you cannot originally take it back to a mountain. The way you would do it is by washing down the minerals, right? If you have a lot of water tile on your mountain, you could wash them down, and again, like if you wanna degrade your mountain, you need to have even more. And this now you can see all of these like this is spent, right? Like you cannot go back on your decisions, but that means you're free between all these different tiles that you have chosen your what do you call it? Yeah, your tile to be able to upgrade to. And that's the crux of the game. Thanks a lot, guys, and have a good one.